Hi, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com. Don't you just love Cracker Barrel's fried apples? Well, guess what? I'm going to show you how to make Cracker Barrel's famous fried apples at home and in your own kitchen. All right, so I'm just finishing chopping up my apples. You can make this recipe with about 5 or even 6 apples. My recipe calls for either butter or bacon drippings. Now, the Cracker Barrel doesn't use bacon dripping in theirs. But you know what? This tastes really good with bacon drippings, and that's how my grandma used to do it. So I can testify that that makes them very, very tasty. This recipe just has a few ingredients in it. That's about 5 or 6 tart apples, some brown sugar, a little bit of nutmeg, some cinnamon, and lemon juice. So after you finish slicing up all of your apples, you want to keep a nice, pretty color. So we're going to add just a little bit of lemon juice to this and give it a stir before we take this over to the stove and start cooking our fried apples. Okay, so we're going to get started on our apples. We're going to take our butter and melt that in the bottom of our skillet. Again, you could go ahead and use bacon drippings if you happen to have bacon drippings. It'll taste just as good. I'm going to let that butter get nice and melted. And next I'm going to add my apples. I'm just going to pour them evenly on the bottom of my skillet. I'm cooking these on a medium heat, not too high and not too low. I am using an all-clad skillet here, but you know what? I've seen many chefs use far less expensive skillets, so I think any skillet will really do. In fact, an iron skillet would be great for this as well. All right, so my butter is all nice and melted right now. And the apples are just beginning to release some of their juices. So now we are going to sprinkle in our brown sugar. So we've added in our brown sugar. It's just beginning to melt. I am going to add in my cinnamon. And I'm going to add in a little bit of nutmeg. And I'm just going to stir to incorporate. And these smell just incredible. Now this butter and brown sugar is going to make a really nice thick syrup. So these apples will fry in the syrup and the butter. It's going to take about 15-20 minutes for these to finish up. So we'll come back when they're all nice and done. All right, so we're about halfway cooking these apples, and you can see we have this wonderful thick syrup right here. So while these are cooking, just be sure to stir them every couple of minutes. And you're gonna have some fabulous fried apples. So now you know how to make Cracker Barrel fried apples. But you know what? I've got lots more great recipes online at copycat.com. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, be sure to like or give the video a thumbs up and let me know what recipe you'd like to see next. These are my apples, and you can see this wonderful creamy syrupy sauce is all over these apples. They're nice and soft now, and they're gonna taste just great. We're gonna give this one a try. So good.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Manley. Have you ever wondered how your favorite restaurant makes that special dish? Well, I put together over 1,500 recipes that taste just like they do in the restaurant. Visit copycat.com and find recipes from the Olive Garden, Outback Steakhouse, the Cracker Barrel, and so much more. Visit copycat.com and discover recipes such as the Olive Garden Alfredo sauce, Olive Garden salad dressing, and Hooters fried pickles. You've tried it in the restaurant, now make it at home.